Leadership development expert Shaan Rais is the author of the 7 Prerequisites to Success, Pathways to Paramount Performance. And he joins us now to discuss his book and his principles for success. Welcome, Shaan.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, so great to see you. And you know, as I was reading, I realized you actually said that sometimes failure is actually a prerequisite to success. So talk to me about that principle.
Okay, well, you know, Thomas Edison is said to have failed 10,000 times before he invented the right way to do the light bulb.
Oh, wow.
Right. So what I've learned is that failure gives you the incremental increases and insight that you need to actually find out the right way to do something. Sometimes people look to figure out the right way all of the time. And when they fail, they become subtracted from the process. But you really want to lean into the process, because when you figure out the wrong way to do something, you know what not to do.
That makes sense. And what about hard times? All of us, certainly, even just recently with the pandemic and so much going on, we do experience hard times, right, Shaan? So how does that play into gaining success?
Well, in my study, in depth of leadership and phenomenal successes, actually will lean into millionaires, right? I want to lean into millionaires for a moment. Only 80% of them are first generation. Right? So only 20% actually inherited their money and became rich by other means than hard work. And from hard times, you learn hard work, dedication, discipline, self-awareness, some of those keys to leadership development, and just leaning into the fact that 80% of millionaires are now self-made and first generation. For those of the listeners who are saying, I'm going through this, or I'm suffering from this, or maybe lack of education, lack of economic resources, it's perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, it's a prerequisite.
Wow, wow. Well, that also makes sense. So why then do you say a paradigm shift is really necessary in gaining success?
Okay, look at what COVID has done. COVID gave us a paradigm shift. 9/11 gave us a paradigm shift, something, a new perspective, a new way of looking at things. We can't look through the old lens and expect new results. So it's from these paradigm shifts that we have these little aha moments that we begin to see new pathways to paramount performance, or new ways of doing things, innovation and disruption.
So talking about acceptance, finally, just acceptance.
Well, we have to accept where we are, right? COVID has happened. Loss has taken place. Jobs have been lost. Economy has been lost. Sometimes loved ones have been lost. But when you stay there, when you get stuck there, you can no longer move forward. So it is our acceptance of the past, our kind of neutral thinking in the present, that allows us to take control of our future and make it a most phenomenal one.
Excellent. Shaan, thank you so much for sharing all these really impressive and amazing principles that you've curated and put in your book. And tell our viewers where they can get your book.
Oh, yes. Just go to Amazon.com. Of course, everybody knows Amazon, so that's the fastest way. If you have the Prime membership, you can get it in 2 days or maybe even 1. And you can just Google me. We're all over Barnes and Nobles. It's on the website, ShaanRais.com. But Amazon will probably be the fastest way to get it.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you, and thank you for sharing these great tips with our viewers. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me again. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.